Yesterday, I was part of giving out food packages to people in need. Families, single parents with children, elderly people and homeless people. And across the Nordic and Baltic countries, local United Methodist churches are involved in the same kinds of ministries, sharing the love and joy of Christmas in tangible ways with thousands of people. One story I wish to share with you especially is the story of Reverend Vala Carlson. Vala is a retired Methodist pastor and a retired missionary to Lithuania. But even in her retirement, she has a burning heart for people living on the margins. And each month she packs her car and she goes to Lithuania to share Christ's love through simple acts of kindness, care for people, and in sharing the gospel in preaching and teaching. Now this Christmas, Vala, with the help of people from her local church in Sweden, and with the help of local stores and businesses, and not least the help of a Lithuanian truck driver working in Sweden, were able to wrap more than 10,000 Christmas gifts, put them in banana boxes, and to load them on a big 16-wheeler truck, along with boxes of chocolate Santas, and packs of food for people. Everything was taken to different villages and cities in Lithuania. In small but significant ways, these ministries are a continuation of the message of Christmas, a visible and tangible sign of God's presence in the world, as He became flesh and blood through His Son, Jesus Christ. God's great story of salvation breaks through in the simple story of Christmas. Heaven connects with earth. World politics sends a simple carpenter along with his young, miraculously pregnant fiancée out on a long, stressful journey to a small, insignificant village in a province far from the center of power. And there, in the midst of the ordinary, God's Son is born, worshipped by poor shepherds and by pagan stargazers. The Christmas story is about one of the most common human occurrences. It happens all across the world. It has happened to you and me. The birth of a child. It is an enthralling story of human struggle, hope, angel messages, and angel choirs singing. It is God's miracles in everyday human life. The angel said, "Do not be afraid, for see, I bring you good news of great joy for all the people. To you is born this day in the city of David a Savior, who is the Messiah, the Lord. This will be a sign for you. You will find a child wrapped in bands of cloth and lying in a manger." Completely keeping fear at bay and receiving a great joy is not necessarily self-evident these days. And yet, the message that God has broken into our world is exactly what can give us the strength and the hope to move forward into the future, knowing that God is with us. And it may be as simple as sharing a gift, or sharing a package of food with a person in need, making a phone call, or offering a kind and encouraging word. Perhaps one of the greatest gifts of Christmas is our urge to do good and to bring joy to other people. I wish you and your family a joyful Christmas. Merry Christmas.